10 interesting facts about the Hazja and Tanu. 1. This is the smallest culture of humans in the world, only living within the forest of Frong, a fey-enchanted land south of the Blackwater Sea, living out in the clearings of the forest and living near mountains, dressed in fur and rope. The fur is from the great horse-sized wolves that dwell in Frong. The Frong wolves and the Hazja live there in harmony with one another. Due to the magic of Frong, the Frong wolves can speak in the language of the Hazja, which is just a broken version of Feronian. 2. The Hazja came into being as a group of the original Feronians who first abandoned the lands of Andoria. As the main group headed further south, a couple thousand headed southwest and found their way around the Blackwater Sea and found the lush and beautiful fey forest of Frong. They found the wolves of this forest and eventually transitioned from horseback to wolfback, gaining a new connection to wolves instead of their original horses. 3. With very little connection to the outside world, they have very little historical ties with others. The only people that are even aware of their existence are the Riayan, who view the Hazja as a non-threat to their own society. 4. The Hazja care about their wolves, and they care about the powerful beings of the Fey forest they dwell in. They enjoy combat and also put a lot of weight on powers that can summon living things into existence. The Hazja also possess the ability to transform into werewolves, but their forms are natural and they have the power to change back and forth through their forms with full control over themselves. 5. Besides tiny hut villages scattered throughout the forest of Frong, there is the main town of Fringe on the northeastern mountains in the forest. Their circular huts have large enough entrances for the Frong wolves to come inside and live among the humans. 6. They use what magic they have to create illusions of themselves to make their forces seem twice as large in number. They also use these illusions with amazing skirmishing tactics to seem to be everywhere and nowhere to enemies. 7. They are aggressive towards those who show any level of disrespect to them or to those that they deem that deserve respect. This aggression can only be calmed through either pain to the disrespectful or through the problematic one paying a debt of wealth to the victims. 8. The Hazja are Ragis, but they worship powerful Fey instead of the gods themselves, thus creating many rising gods in Fey form due to the Hazja. When they die, their wolves eat them and take on the knowledge in the years in which they lived, gaining years to their own lives. 9. The Hazja are not skilled at ranged weapons, preferring hand-to-hand combat and melee weapons like spears. They also do not comprehend or care about technology. 10. The Merged are a small group of Hazja warriors that have learned to merge their mortal form with the wolves they ride, turning into a singular beast stronger and faster than their normal werewolf kin. This small group is honored inside of the culture, but are somewhat thought of as outsiders. This is due to the fact that while merged, the being seems to lose its sense of either the human or the wolf it once was, and instead acquires a third personality. Most of the merged personality is darker and desires a high cost of blood for any trespasses or wrongdoings done to their tribe. The merged personality also cannot be undone until it feels as though its tasks are done and that it is ready to rest again.